on behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff of Lecanto High School, I would like to welcome each of you to the 30th commencement exercises of Lecanto High School. Tonight, go ahead. Tonight we're celebrating the triumphs of the class of 2013. We would be remiss if we did not take this opportunity to thank some of those responsible for the successes of this class. First and foremost, we want to thank all of the parents for their many sacrifices during the educational years of their students. If all of the parents of the class of 2013 would please stand at this time. Thank you, parents. Next, we would like to thank all of the teachers and staff of Lecanto High School. If you would please stand. We would also like to thank those special guests in attendance tonight that helped make our school and Citrus County system as one of the best in the state of Florida. Our superintendent, Mrs. Sandra Sam Himmel. Our school board members that are in attendance tonight, Mrs. Virginia Ginger Bryant, the chairperson, Mrs. Pat Deutschman, Mr. Thomas Kennedy, Mrs. Linda Powers. Also tonight with us we have State Representative Jimmy T. Smith. We would also like to welcome our district service members in attendance. If you would please rise. We'd also like to extend a warm welcome to any of our Citrus County school family from our feeder system schools if you are in attendance. At this time, Ms. Caitlin Scholes will present a reflective speech.
Fellow graduates, I would like to congratulate all of you for successfully completing this first significant milestone in our education. Rather than perceiving this experience as the end of our educational journey, it is, in actuality, simply the beginning. Poet William Butler Yeats once stated, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." Our family, friends, and teachers have all contributed to instilling a burning flame within us that will be ignited forevermore. Before we venture on our own and utilize the flame that has been enkindled within us, it is necessary that we recognize the long road we have traveled upon to reach this momentous point in our lives. I encourage you to take a trip down memory lane just to see the extent to which we have come. Remember being dropped off for your very first day of kindergarten? Remember observing a flaming bright, colorful room with letters on the walls that formed words you couldn't quite understand yet? Remember staring at a sea of young faces, much like your own, yet so unfamiliar? We bonded with these new companions as we grew up together and experienced tremendous turning points in middle school, such as finally being able to watch a PG-13 movie at the infamous Crystal River Mall circus tent without parental supervision. For some of you, these once foreign faces are the same ones you see in this crowd today. When we finally entered high school as little fresh meat, we knew that the end was near. We chose to make the most of the time that we had here. We took part in all the festivities that our school had to offer, wearing crazy clothes to look like celebrities, senior citizens, or just to look plain ridiculous. We really did take advantage of the homecoming weeks. We have all bonded at one particular convenient spot before and after school on multiple occasions, the mobile on the corner. We can also appreciate Mr. Whitehead's costumes and dancing abilities, or lack thereof. Michael Jackson would start playing in the cafeteria on the special days that we got to listen to music during lunch. It seemed like moments such as these would live on forever. But now, in retrospect, high school as a whole truly went all too fast. In addition to our evolving school, with its fancy new cafeteria that we can enjoy, ourselves, the graduates, have developed into adults as our area has developed into a more modern location. We now actually have 3 Walmarts to choose from in Citrus County. No matter where we go in life, we always have Lecanto High School to return to as our home. With a common bond in mind, the class of 2013 will always be able to stick together. We have begun this journey throughout the first 13 years of our education, kindergarten through 12th grade, and we will use the tools we have acquired along the way to help build the foundation for the rest of our lives. Don't worry though, we've been prepared adequately for this daunting task. It is vital to emphatically thank our parents, teachers, the guidance counselors, and coaches with sincerity for making us ready for the real world. This preparation did not only assist us academically, but also morally through their life lessons. Appreciate the adults in our lives who have helped us thus far with this newfound responsibility of deciding how to use the knowledge we have acquired and effectively apply it to our lives. Throughout this immense transition, remember to cherish all of the unforgettable memories you have made with your friends and with your classmates. These experiences have helped to mold us into the adults, yes, grown-ups, that we have become. Throughout all of the long nights of studying, hardships that we have endured, and self-doubts that occasionally flooded our minds, we continue to persevere on our quest for education, no matter what obstacles we were presented with. Everything that we have experienced up to this point in our lives made us stronger individuals. And, as a whole, an entire class of accomplished graduates. We have finished high school. This is it. This is the moment we have all been waiting for. Let's take a moment to fully contemplate those profound statements. As we move on with our lives, it is imperative that we do not neglect the valuable lessons we have learned throughout school. With that said, it is with bittersweet nostalgia that we can view the time we have spent here and the irreplaceable memories that we have made. Congratulations to the Lecanto High School class of 2013. The satisfaction of being a proud Panther will remain kindled in our hearts forever. Thank you.
At this time, Ms. Shivani Patel will present a visionary speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished faculty, family, friends, and the class of 2013, welcome. Today, we anxiously await to receive our diplomas. The diploma represents the key to unlock our future and to lock the doors to our past. We are at crossroads. Some of us will look left and right, perplexed by our choices. Some of us will be like stone, halted in place and content as can be. And some of us will continue forward, eager and ready to our future goals. Really, however, the end of high school is just the beginning. It's the beginning of both a smooth and rough future. It's the beginning of future successes and failures, highs and lows, paychecks and bills. How do we envision this future? Truth be told, we can only picture some of this hazy future, not all of it. The future is entirely like the weather, ever-changing. We can predict it with only a decent amount of certainty, which gives us some assurance of the endless possibilities. We all have shifting modes of life, the ups and downs. At times, our future may seem predictable, and then life would be a breeze. All the tension of taking the SATs and ACTs, aiming for the highest GPA, and maintaining our grades and classes would be way behind us. All that we would be seeing is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, or at least a decent-sized paycheck. At other times, life would be inconsistent. There will be times when storms will pelt raindrops, snowflakes, and hail the size of textbooks. Even the calm eye of the hurricane will leave some of you anxious for the worst in life. Furthering your education, settling down and having a family, and pursuing your career could all yield to the unpredictable nature. Regardless of the uncertainty, as you move forward into the world, there could be some sort of turbulence. But every challenge is a chance for success, and a chance to change is a chance to make a difference. When I was asked to write a vision about where I see the class of 2013, I was struck with the whirlwind of thoughts and ideas. But frankly, I don't know where the graduates are heading. But what I do see now is a countless number of individuals who are determined to grab their diplomas and leave high school. And that's all right. It shows how much you all have persevered to get to this point, and it shows how much you all will work towards your goals in the future. I see before me determined individuals eager for what is to come. I see before me calloused hands showing the hard work and dedication, smiling faces showing confidence, and the strong bonds of friendship blossoming with future ambitions. I see before me the lifelong learners and risk takers, with each experience adding to their inquisitive minds. I see before me the open-minded and reflective individuals with their own spirited vision. And with each vision, it is composed of a framework and a dream. The dream can't stand alone, or else it falls due to its impracticality. No matter how large or small a person's dream is, though, it all ends up being the same. It all ends up limitless and up to you to fulfill. 10 years from now, I have faith that the class of 2013 will be active members of their community and professionals in their respective fields. I see differences being made, but morality remaining intact. I know people see things and ask why, but I believe that you all will dream of things and ask why not. I believe that we, as the graduates of Lecanto High School, will embark on various paths, contributing to the peace and prosperity of this nation, of this world. And though the future remains cloudy, the forecast not clearly known, I firmly believe that we all will prepare for what is to come. That is my vision. And so, I leave you all with this. The diploma we receive tonight is simply an object. Success itself is embodied by individualism, excellency, and just a bit of luck. And as absurd as it is for some of you guys to make it rain, especially today, I cannot stress enough that whatever you do in life, do it with singular pride and passion. Class of 2013 started from the bottom, now the whole class is here. Congratulations and thank you.
Next, Ms. Courtney Toomey, class of 2013 president, will present special recognition on behalf of the class.
Did you guys all ever think that senior year would fly by this quickly? Neither did I. I would like to congratulate each of you for the huge accomplishments of making it here. Numerous agonizing years facing homework, classwork, dreaded hours of learning and shoving knowledge into our brains, and countless hours of studying for those exams, tests, SATs, and ACTs we are all so familiar with. But finally, here we are, to this very day, which so happens to be is graduation day. The picture of your futures are very vague, because of course, none of us know what the future holds. But I can only tell you, this is the beginning. And our class will forever be successful. This year has more than proved our outstanding school spirit, our dedication, and drive to be the all-around best students. Our senior class has a 92 percentile graduation rate. We've also accumulated more than $175,000 in scholarships this year alone. We have over 150 students graduating with honors tonight. Not to mention, our senior class is the second class to be graduating Lecanto High School, and several students receiving their IB diplomas tonight. Today we mark history. We have the feel-good factor that comes from knowing that we have done our very best. We have achieved and qualified, but we didn't do it alone, of course. All along the way, we had the wonderful support of our families and the encouragement and the help of teachers and the staff members here at Lecanto High School. You have all watched us grow into the amazing students we are today, as mature and newly qualified adults. You were the ones who supplied us with the recommendation letters, moral support, and cheered us along as we applied for several scholarships. So now at this time, I would like if my fellow students joined me in applauding those who have helped us along the way and who made this day possible. Lecanto High School, indefinitely, has done an exceptional job with the opportunities as far as sports and clubs go. Our swim team has been undefeated for about 7 years and counting. And the sporting events here were the hot topics around school. Our football team had its second best record since 1987. Good job, boys. This year, our boys basketball and girls volleyball teams were one single game away of being district champs. They did an incredible job putting up those fights against our rivalry. Alongside the different sports events through the year, we've had a positive turnaround in the stands. Our class was the sole creators behind bringing back the Lecanto Lunatics. Without a doubt, our sports teams and fans have proved themselves, especially this year. If our athletes have learned anything, it is the value of teamwork. We can only imagine how the upcoming classes can carry on our legacies. This year's senior class has been involved in school and out of school immensely, dedicating their time outside of their busy lives that have been so consumed with part-time jobs, full-time jobs, homework, and maintaining a healthy social life. We took part in replanting over 23 trees with the Crest students for their school. We also achieved great heights in raising money for several charities such as MedShare, American Heart Association, and CASA. Our class has without a doubt left a mark here at Lecanto High School. We are the future. Seeing our senior year come to an end is bitter, yet sweet. We thought at first this year would all be about fun and the infamous disease known as senioritis. But it was anything but that. We as a class have accomplished so much, enough to where you all should be so proud of yourselves. Unfortunately, this year and our high school career is over. Yes, over. And we are faced with moving on and saying goodbye. Saying goodbye to close friends and peers who have over the years pored over the textbooks with us, drank many cups of coffee with us, and pulled all-nighters, just in an attempt to achieve the best grades possible. And most importantly, we are closing a door in our lives to simply open a new one that requires extreme dedication, hard work, diligence, and patience. Yes, we are entering the real world. From now on, we will be taking our talents and beliefs with us wherever we go. We now know we have to be adaptable, ready to take chances, go with the flow, and take different routes. These days, we have to be ready to update our knowledge, add to our skills, and to be ready to cope with change. Some of us are going off to college, and some of us already have college credits for all what we know as dual enrollment. Despite the college path, a handful of us have already taken the initiative and joined the workforce. This just shows our perseverance and drive. I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. I know anything you all set out to do, you will be successful. Just remember to never give up what is worth fighting for. My fellow class of 2013, it has been a pleasure being this year's senior class president. Just realize how far we have come and everything we have accomplished. Our senior year has encompassed the experiences of our past, these 4 years, exceptionally well. Our memories will remain standing, and we will recognize our high school careers as the most enjoyable times of our life. I can only imagine what our high school reunions will be like. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, class of 2013, we did it.
At this time, it's my honor to introduce Mr. Jeff Davis, principal of Lecanto High School.
Class of 2013. Good evening. Seniors, I'd like to make one special recognition. At this time, I'd like for you to welcome back your principal from your freshman, sophomore, and junior year, Mr. Kelly Tyler. Good evening. This evening marks the end of one chapter of your life and the beginning of the next. This evening, you leave behind the ways of a child and you step into the shoes of adulthood. Also, you will be leaving behind a world where someone else made decisions for you, and from this point forward, you will have to make your own choices, which means you will make some mistakes. Don't worry, you'll be all right. We all make mistakes. The thing that I encourage you to do is try not to make the same mistake twice. When you walk out of here tonight, the unknown can be frightening. Don't fret, you're ready. The same determination, the same persistence, and the same hard work that got you to this point will help you to meet the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Coming into commencement exercises this evening, you're experiencing a wide range of emotions. Happiness, delighted, relieved, and maybe even surprised for some of you. Please know that we are all proud of you, those of us who sit here tonight. I assure you, all of us gathered here are very proud of you, and we are here to honor you and to wish you the very best on your life's journey. This evening, you should be thankful. Many of the people here tonight that have been recognized have helped make a positive difference in your lives. Your parents who loved you, supported you, and provided you with all those things that are so easy to take for granted. Be thankful for the teachers, the coaches, the advisors, the guidance counselors who've worked many, many hours to help you succeed. Be thankful for your peers, your neighbors, your brothers and your sisters, your aunts and your uncles, and anybody who had a part in your success. Also, be thankful for those who served as a mentor for you. Before you come up tonight, I would like to take a moment and celebrate some of your accomplishments. First, if you were offered and or received a scholarship to continue your education and are a part of the collective group which received or was offered over $9.4 million in scholarship offers, please stand. $9.4 million. Let me say this, that's a record. Congratulations. Would all the honor graduates and members of the National Honor Society, the National Art Honor Society, and the Quill and Scroll National Honor Society please stand? Thank you. Would those members of this class who completed the dreaded AP class, a dreaded dual enrollment class, if you attended CFCC and or WTI, please stand. Thank you. Would the senior class members who participated in the local, district, and state academic team competition, which finished 4th in the state, please stand. Congratulations, guys. Would the class officers and members of all of our outstanding clubs and service organizations please stand? The members of this class who participated in our award-winning band, chorus, and drama programs, please stand. The senior cadets of our Army ROTC Honor Unit with distinction, please stand. Yeah. Would those seniors who helped make our legacy yearbook, Panther Prowl, and Panther Vision videos possible, please stand. Thank you. Would Chloe Benoist and Daniel Malden please stand for me? Daniel Malden has received an appointment to West Point. Chloe Benoist has received an appointment to the Coast Guard Academy. At this time, would any student, including these two young people who are going to serve our military forces and serve our country, please stand. Thank you for your willingness to serve our country. Lastly, with those who participated and competed on one or more of our athletic teams, 5 of which won conference, district, and or regional competitions, please stand. Thank you. In closing, let me tell you that it has been my honor and my privilege to serve as your principal, the class of 2013. My hope is that you will remember your time at LHS, and as the years go by, that you will keep in touch and tell us of all of your accomplishments. Remember one thing, you will always be a proud alumni, and you will always be a Lecanto High School Panther. Goodbye, and good luck, class of 2013. Superintendent Himmel, on behalf of the faculty and staff, it is my pleasure to present to you the Lecanto High School graduating class of 2013.